Hi guys, Jenni from Inmysparetime Crochet here. Thank you for being here. This is a place where I chat all things crochet and yarn. Now, in the last week, I have had an update from my insurance broker in that 2 out of the 3 that he had approached will not quote for me because they are becoming more and more selective in regards to what's considered toys in the, when you're thinking about plushies and amigurumi. So I'm still not sure yet whether I'm going to be getting insurance for toys, but anyway, I'm not focusing on that. I'm moving on because I have less than a week. By the end of the week, I need to have some items in the co-op, which is a local shop / it's almost like a boutique that has 30 plus local handmade businesses, and I'm so excited to be renting a shelf there and seeing how some of my items go. So time has almost run out. Now, I had hoped to be very productive over the weekend, but I haven't really. I visited one of my sisters yesterday, and I took my crochet with me, but I just didn't do much crochet. I'll pop in a bit of footage. She has a beautiful home, and I was very lucky to spend some time there. We spent time in the pool and in the spa and having some champagne, and it was just lovely. So hence I did not get as much crochet done, but I have a couple of things to show you. So let's start with continuing on from last week, where I showed you a couple of cat coasters. I had made one in this really pretty, like a rose pink, a pale pink color. So I did do the second one of that, and then I did another 2 in this really pretty purple color. Yeah, so I did that. So now I have 6 cat coasters in 3 different colors, so I'm going to quit that there. I then found a really pretty, very basic, but it's just a Suzette stitch, but just for some washcloths. So I made one in that same pale pink color. I just bordered it in single crochet. The texture is beautiful. It feels really, really lovely. So I made one in that color. I made one in the purple. So pretty. It feels really, really nice. And one in this really pretty lilac color. So yeah, they feel amazing. I am going to make some more of those actually. And my plan is to fold them, I guess, into quarters and then use some kind of like twine. I have this white and I guess almost like a gold, or just some plain. I think that would look nice as well. So wrap it up nicely in some of that. And I did receive my tags. I showed you last week that I had designed some tags in Canva. For the most part, I'm really happy with how they came out. The font is a little small, so but it's perfectly okay. It's going to be perfectly okay for now, and then should I need more, if my products are going well, I will adjust it for the next time I order them. But I just have my logo on this side, and then on the back I have space for the product code or the product number, the price, and the material, warnings and care instructions, and then just a little thank you for shopping small with my name. So I will punch a hole in those and then attach it once I've wrapped it in twine. So I think that'll look pretty cute. Yeah, so I have the 3 of those, and as I said, I do plan to make, I think these I have some more of the same brand of yarn in some really, really beautiful, quite neutral colours. So I think that would look good. Now, I did also make, sorry, I should have mentioned that pattern was by easybreezycrochet.com, and I just found that on Pinterest, but I'll link patterns for you below. If I forget anything and you are interested, just drop me a comment and I can guide you. Now, I did make a couple of soap savers as well. I have no idea if people are going to be interested in these or not. If they are, they're very, very quick to make up, so I can easily make more. But I made one in the lilac and one in the purpley plum colour, and I just made a basic I-cord and just threaded it through for the closure there. And the soap saver pattern is by Nikki's Homemade Crafts. Yeah, really, really quick to make up. So I'll see how I go. I don't know whether, I don't know how they're going to go, so I'm not sure whether to make more. I think I'll focus on the washcloths for now. Yes, but so this week I'm going to be needing to work out what my product codes are, so contact the co-op, and then present things, I guess. Present them how I want them to be presented so that I can take them in at the end of the week. But yeah, got all my cards ready to go. It's a little bit exciting. I did start, last week I showed you a Kindle cover that I made. I did start another one, but I just, I'll get back to that perhaps tonight. It's in just a different colorway, same yarn, which is the Modavira Valley 8-ply from Spotlight, carrying it with this time a white DK. So yeah, I think it's going to be quite pretty, but I shall get back to that. And the other thing I did finish, now I'm just checking my little list here. The other thing I did finish, which had been a sleeping WIP, was my Into the Desert blanket. I literally finished it up 5 minutes ago. So hang on, it's going to be hard to get it all in shot, but it's a really nice throw size blanket. I've just sewn one of my little tags on there. I think the finished measurements were approximately 110 centimeters by 125, so it is a good size. This is my pattern. I wrote it a few years ago now, and interestingly, it along with my I Heart Llamas blanket, they're still, every day or every other day or a few times a week at least, I'm getting sales, which is fantastic. But yeah, I love this. There's the option to add a little bit of a bobble edging on it, but I usually like to keep them fairly plain. So I might, I'm just not exactly sure how much room I will have there because I forgot to write down the measurements of the shelf that I'm going to be having. So if there's room, I might pop the blanket in the co-op and see if it sells. But the one other thing, I guess, in regards to my patterns that I wanted to mention is that if you ever want to check them out and if you're interested, I have actually set up a code that you can pop in at the checkout if you're watching this or if you're one of my subscribers. If you just pop in the word YouTube or the code YouTube, it will automatically apply a 25% off discount on my patterns. So so that's for this as well as my Harper doll carrier pattern as well. So if there's any problems with it, just shoot me a message, let me know. But I have set that up today, so enjoy. But so this blanket done, good size. I'm glad to have it done because whilst working on it, and it's been hot, I've been sweltering under it, but that is done now. I used probably, almost 3 skeins of yarn. So there we go. Anything else that I forgot? Not really. The other thing, I did take some pictures because during the week I did make a couple of little gifts for students at school, and they all love my crochet, and there's been a number of birthdays recently, so I did make a little fish, which was it's the All From Jade free pattern on her Instagram. So I had this one girl who has been, ever since the moment she knew I crocheted, she's been asking me to do a fish, and as she had a birthday last week, I made her one and she loved it. So I did also make, I made a sitting bee, and off the top of my head, I think it's Family Crochets, another free Instagram pattern. And would you believe I've never crocheted a bee before, probably because I don't do markets, but I chose the sitting bee and it turned out really, really well. So another great free pattern. And I made another bob, I'm sure I made another bob, the big booty frog, so which is a pattern from Tracy at Travel Crochet, beg your pardon, and that's free on her Instagram as well. So I made those, but that's about it really in the way of crochets. I have had Kim from now I'm going to get it wrong. Kim, I'm going to pop her Instagram handle here. She reached out to me to see if I would like to test for her Saucy Nugs. I think it's her Saucy Nugs pattern. I should have checked this before I came to record, but I didn't. Anyway, I'm going to attempt to do that for her in the next day or so. So that's about it. I'm going to probably go back to vlog style for this week as I'm getting everything ready to go into the co-op. So hopefully that'll be a fun video for you next week. Quite short and sweet this week. Sorry, but there's just not a great deal to show you. But I hope you're all well, and I look forward to checking in with you next week and just letting you know how this whole little venture gets on. But have a great week, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.